Good afternoon, my crafty friends. How are you today? Okay, so let me see. I'm just going to wait a couple minutes and see if anybody pops on and see if I can get it show up on my iPad. So bear with me a minute, please, and thank you. I hope you're all having a wonderful day today. It was a little chilly here, and when we got up this morning, there we go. Yeah, it was, what was it, 2 degrees and felt like -1 at 8 o'clock this morning. So it was a little chilly. So yeah, not very happy that the weather changed just like that. Anyways, today and tomorrow are going to be quite cool, and then it's supposed to warm up again. So we just got to get through the next couple days. So what do I have to tell you today? So my name is Judy Menlove. I remembered today to tell you who I am. Yeah, so my name's Judy Menlove, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Markham, Ontario, Canada. Anyways, if you have popped on or you're going to join me, please say hello. It makes me feel better that I'm not talking to myself. So, all right. I hope you all had a great Mother's Day. I know I did. I went out to see, hi Jean, thanks for joining me today. I went out and visited my eldest son, and it was nice to see my, let me see, I think Hudson is about 20 months now. So I got to spend a lot of time with him. So that was nice. And we stayed for dinner. So that was lovely. That was on the Saturday. And then on the Sunday, I went out with my youngest son and his family, and we just went to Swiss Chalet for dinner, and it was crazy busy. But anyway, so it was really nice. I got to see both my kids and my 3 grandsons. So it was, yeah, I felt special. It was a very nice Mother's Day weekend. So I hope you guys enjoyed your Mother's Day weekend as much as I did. All right, so I don't have any announcements today. So I'm just going to turn the camera down and we'll get started. I have a pretty quick and easy, simple card for you guys today. And we are on week 3 of the Circle Sayings bundle. So, all right, hang on. I got to turn the camera down. Oh, wrong thing. Let me see. Let's try that. No, I think it was the other way. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Some days are just more confusing than others, right? Let's try that. That looks pretty good. All right. Are we good there? Okay. And I have a shadow somewhere. Wonder where that is. Actually, it just kind of seemed to did it disappear? Oh, well. Okay. So, like I said, we are on week 3 of the Circle Sayings bundle, which can be found on page 17 in the annual catalog. Okay. If you need a catalog or you want to know anything about my upcoming classes, you can go to linktree/Judy's Paper Crafts. Okay. Again, that's linktr.ee/Judy's Paper Crafts. All right. So week 1, we made this card with the bundle, and week 2 we made this one. Okay, and then today we are going to create this one. So like I said, it's pretty easy, so let's get started. Okay, so I have a base of thick whisper white, which was 8.5 by 5.5, and I scored it at 4 1/4. And I'm just gonna give it a nice crease here. And today I'm going to be using, let me break some of this stuff in here, the Lemon Lolly ink pad and the Rays of Light cling stamp set. Now, if you have a Stamparatus, you can use this on your Stamparatus. But since the Stamparatus is no longer available and some people may not have it, I'm just going to use a big block. So this block that I'm going to use, I think is, yes, this is block F, which is the largest block that's available from Stampin' Up. Okay, so again, if you wanted a big block, it's block F. So I need to take this stamp out. Oh, it's a biggie. And then we're just going to stick it on there. Like that. Okay. And I have a piece somewhere of, where is it? Oh, I had a piece of Whisper White. Oh, it's over here. I'm not really sure what size it is. I don't really care because I'm going to trim it up after I ink it up. So, but if you want to know, it is just under 4.5 and 5 by 5.5. Okay, so it's just kind of like my scrap piece. So we're going to ink this up in Lemon Lolly. And you're just going to ink it up like this. When you have a big stamp like this, you want to bring your ink pad to the stamp rather than the stamp to the ink pad. Okay. Close that up. And then I'm just going to put this on here. Like that. And then I'm just going to take a scrap piece of paper on top and just run my hand over it so that the ink will get hopefully everywhere. And I don't want to get ink all over my hand. So that's why I'm using, it's just a piece of photocopy paper. And as you can see, I've already been using it before, so. And then, looks like I kind of moved this, which if I did, I may have to do it over. Well, that looks pretty good. Okay. All right, so we'll just put that out of the way. And I want this to go on my 4.25 by 5.5. So I'm going to cut this down maybe just 1/8 of an inch. So, which means I'm going to want it to be, hello, Shirley. Thank you so much for joining me today. So I think I'm going to want this to be 4.25, 4 1/8. So I'm going to trim it off this way. So 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And the reason I'm trimming it where I did is because you can see that the ink didn't go all the way up, but it did go all the way on the other two sides. So that's why I cut it that way. Okay, let me see what that's going to look like. That looks pretty good. So we'll just glue that on. Again, like I said, it's a pretty quick and simple card. I like quick. Actually, I think pretty much this whole set is quick and simple. So if you need some quick and simple cards that still look nice and don't look quick and simple, all right, glue that on like that. And then I have a piece of just scrap white. I don't know what size it is, but it's big enough for the stamp, and that's all I wanted. And we're going to ink this up in the Memento Black. So we're just going to ink that up. And there we go. And I'm actually now, as you may or may not know, the bundle comes with the stamp set, which is photopolymer, which means you can see through it, and a 2 3/8 inch punch. And the reason I'm talking about the bundle is because if you order the bundle, then you get a 10% discount. So it works out cheaper than buying the punch and the stamp set separately. Anyway, so the punch is a 2 3/8 inch, but I'm going to cut this out in with a 2-inch punch. So it's just might be a little bit bigger than the 2-inch punch, but I'm just gonna do what I can. And now my 2-inch punch is kind of old here and it doesn't cut very well. So I'm just gonna turn it over this way. and push down. There we go. Normally I would hold it in my hand, but I can't punch it if I do that. It's too difficult for me. Okay, and then we're just going to color him with the Lemon Lolly and the Lemon Lolly Light and Dark and the Lost Lagoon. So let me see. I'm going to use the dark, and we're just going to, and again, I am not a colorer, so I'm just going to color this a little bit. I'm trying not to make them all the same length, but again, I'm not that good at that, so I want to have some a little bit longer than the others. Yeah, we'll just go all the way there. Okay, and that is that. And then we're going to take the light Lemon Lolly. Actually, I think I'm going to use this end. And we're just going to color that to the end. You know what? I'm just going to color this on this, so if I get ink everywhere, it doesn't matter. And I'm going to try and leave a few spots that are kind of white here. I don't want to color it in real solid. So did you guys have a good Mother's Day? You can just put yes or no in the comments. And if you want, you can tell me actually what you did. While I'm coloring, I can look in a minute and see the comments. It's nice to see what other people do for Mother's Day. And just like that. And I think I'm just gonna do the dark a little bit more. I know this is light, but it will go dark anyways as I put some on here. There we go. And then we're going to color the water. Well, I don't know. I think I'll just kind of color this in the light. This is the Lost Lagoon. And again, I'm just going to, I know raging rivers like this, waterfalls or whatever, have a lot of foam in it. So I'm going to leave quite a bit of white. Just put a little bit here. And I'm turning this upside down because I can color this way better. So let me see. Oh, Maureen, hello, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having good weather down in Newfoundland. Oh, Jean went to the Blue Jays game. Very nice. It was an exciting game. I did watch part of it. Okay, and then I'm just going to color a little bit with the dark, just to give it a little bit of texture here. Actually, I'm just kind of coloring on the lines. Whoops. Well, it sounds like most of you had a good Mother's Day, so that's nice. I think I'm just going to leave it like that. Okay, and then I have a scrap piece of Lemon Lolly, and I'm just going to, I'm using the Thinking of You, and I'm going to ink that up in the Memento Black as well. I think I kind of ickied up that. Yeah, look at what a mess I made of that. I don't know what I did there. So I think I will wipe that off because I got too much ink on the T and the U. All right, let's try this again. Maybe not quite so heavy, right? As I tell everybody, tell my customers, tap, tap, tap. Now let's try that and see what it works like. There we go, perfect. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to use the two, if you will remember, this one I just cut with 2 inches. This one I'm going to cut with the 2 3/4 inch punch. That's part of the bundle. And I'm going to cut it way up here. I want it to kind of be a little bit even. Well, I guess it doesn't matter once you, because it's a circle, you can move it around, right? There we go. So it won't be upside down no matter what you do. All right, and I'm just gonna straighten that out a little bit. I'm gonna put that down like that. So put some glue on it. And just want to try and get this straight. I don't want my birds to be too crooked, and I don't want the waterfall falling to one side. All right, and then we're just gonna put that on with some dimensionals. And you know, I like lots of dimensionals. And I'm gonna put one more in the middle, just so it doesn't get squished. And we're just going to put it on top like that. And then we're going to take, what are these? These are the adhesive backed solid gems. So these are, I think this is, I don't know. Lemon lolly, that's all I know. That's what I'm after. I think that's boho blue, and I think this is the copper clay. But anyways, I just want the lemon lolly. And get my little pick here. And we'll just stick some of these on. So let me see. I got to put one over, I'll put one over here. And we'll put one over here, and put one more down here. There we go. And then you know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to take my Wink of Stella, and I might just kind of color the sun a little bit. Just a little bit. And maybe put some sparkle in the water too. I don't think I'll bother with the foamy stuff there, just where it's ready to fall. There, just a little bit, just to give it some more interest. Okay. Anyways, that's my card for today. I told you it would be quick and easy and fast. So I also did it in the Daffodil Delight. It's much darker. But I wanted to see what it would look like in the Lemon Lolly. So I don't know which you prefer, whether you prefer the Daffodil Delight or the Lemon Lolly. I kind of like the Lemon Lolly. It's a little bit softer for me. I also did the water in this one in the Lagoon. Okay, other than that, everything was done in the Daffodil Delight. So those are your two choices if you wanted to, so you can see what they both look like. Turn this light out. Yeah, so anyways, I'm not going to take up any more of your time. So thank you so much for joining me today. And next week, we will be on week 4 of the Circle Sayings bundle. And I look forward to seeing you then. All right, you guys have a great week. And hopefully the weather will be a little nicer for those in the Greater Toronto area. And we'll see you back here next Wednesday. All right. Take care, guys. Bye bye now.